What's up, y'all? It's me. How you doing? I am doing pretty well, I guess. I know it's been like, what is it, like a week or two? I think more like a week and a half since I made a video. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, so it's been like, what is it? From what I'm talking about today, it's also been like a week and a half since these new stuff happened. And I'm sure the Todd already knows, right? If I throw it this way, it's gonna be like cruise ships have been crazy or something like that, right? And I'm talking about the hanta cruise ship and the Disney cruise ship. I'm sure you for sure have heard of the hanta cruise ship, what happened on there, and the Disney cruise ship. Uh, it's been I think it's been more in the down low, but I still want to talk about it real quick. Anyways, right? So to talk about the hanta cruise ship. Also, I know there's like a lot of information out there now. I'm way too lazy to look it up. I just want to talk about it briefly. So, the hanta cruise ship, pretty much just this cruise. I don't know how long it's supposed to last, but apparently this thing called the hantavirus was like spreading around there. From what I've heard, it was like, what is it? There were rats on the ship, and like I think someone was like taking a piss or something. Like I said, I don't know all this, right? Like I didn't research it up. What is it? But I remember like that was happening, and like it spread from rats to humans, and something that like I heard also is that, what is it? This virus has like a 30 to 50 mortality rate. It's like what I heard is like 35 to 50%. So within that range, this is a pen for the phone. Yeah, so like so it's crazy, right? And from what I heard at the time, there was 8 people infected with it, and 3 had already gone, right? So there was 5 like just infected, and it's crazy because like the cruise ship is like the perfect place for this to happen, like because it's like it's a lot of people in a confined space, so the virus could like spread way faster. So it's like the perfect breeding ground for it, right? So yeah, so what's happening, right? And I am like, and apparently it takes like 8 weeks for symptoms to show or something like that. And I don't know how long ago the cruise was happening, right? So it's like maybe it happened like a while ago, and then like just now people were getting like or showing symptoms, right? And something crazy, right? That happened with it is there is this video of like this dude that's on the ship. He was like, oh, we're not just a story, we're people, we have families, right? And they were like wanting to get off, right? Because of that, and they did get off, right? Like I forgot where, but the ship was docked and the people were sent back to their families, right? I'll be for real, I think they should have stayed on there 100%, right? Like they're saying, oh, we have families, we're people, but it's like you have this virus that is highly like very like I don't know how contagious it is, but I'm assuming very contagious, very deadly. Hello, it's me from the future. So I searched it up real quick, and the I searched up how contagious is hantavirus, and it says that it's generally not that contagious. Like it's not like COVID-19. It says that there's a specific strain. Hold on. It says right here that there's a specific strain, Andes virus, spelled ANDES. Andes. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It says that strain is human to human, but it's pretty hard. But still, like maybe it does spread. I don't know. I was just watching this back. I just want to clear that up. It doesn't say it's that contagious, but you never know what could happen, right? Especially nowadays. All right, that's it. Back to my yapping. And you want to go meet your family? You don't want to protect them because like that's how I'm seeing it, right? Like you have this virus that has like up to a 50% mortality, right? 30-50%. You meet your family. At least like statistically speaking, like half of them are gonna die, right? So it's like you really want to go back to see them for that, like knowing the risk. It to me just doesn't make sense. And then like and there's 8 of them, right? So it's gonna be spreading all across like wherever, and they did get sent back. And it's even crazier is that there was no mandated quarantine, so that's like for sure spreading everywhere, right? Like I forgot where exactly they got sent to, but I know like one is here in California, which is insane. I searched it up to see if it's near my city, but I'm hoping it's not. I mean, if it is, I'll be for real with you, right? Like, I'm sure my city's cooked. But yeah, there's no mandated quarantine. So these were just like, running around, walking around, spreading this disease, this virus, like to anyone they speak to, just wherever, right? What I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a second 2020 coronavirus part 2, except for the hantavirus, with an even higher mortality rate. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun, I guess. I will say this story. If it is another coronavirus, right? You saw how horribly it was dealt with in what is it, in 2020, right, through all those years, especially with all them anti-maskers and whatnot. Especially nowadays with like, what is it, I'll be for real, I see them as like Trumpies. I'm pretty sure that's who they all are. And so this is gonna be like way worse. It's not gonna be handled right at all. It's gonna spread way faster. It's gonna like have way worse outcomes, right? That's if it becomes something like that. I'm assuming it is, hoping it's not, right? But I'm thinking it is. But I will say this: if that does happen, just another quarantine and whatnot, I'm taking full advantage of it, bro. Straight up. What I'm saying is that, bro, dancing on TikTok for views, it's gonna be peak. Just saying, I'm not gonna do that. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people took advantage of it the first time around. Want to take advantage of it the second time around, which is gonna be even crazier to do because you can't stand out anymore. Because now people know that like if it does happen, a lot more people are trying to take advantage of it. So it's gonna be even harder. But hopefully I do something right. But yeah, that's the hanta art. Pretty much just summed it up right. There, like I said, I think that people should have stayed on there. They shouldn't have dogged. Should just kept them on there. Would have been way better. Even though it's like yeah, the people do, but it's also kind of like there's a lot more people around here, just everywhere, and maybe we could have let like the artists die down over there. Not like let the people go, but like maybe have like make sure that everyone's clean. They could also have quarantine in like in the ship and whatnot. This that would have made way more sense instead of having them all come back to like to society, right? Pretty much. I'm making them sound like I hate the way I'm making them sound like less than, which is not. That's not what I'm trying to do. At least that's what I think. It's making it sound like, but no, but like I think it would just been way better to keep them on there because now so I'm sure some people are gonna travel. I saw memes too, right, where it's like, like motherfuckers when they get the disease and they just go on a plane and travel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. So it's gonna spread even more. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised within like the next like couple months. There's this big old outbreak. It's gonna be so sad because, like I said, 30 to 50 mortality rate. A lot of people are gonna be gone. A lot of people that shouldn't have been gone. But I guess it's just how it's gonna be. But yeah, that's that on the hantavirus. I'm sure there's a lot more information out there. Personally, I don't know. Right, I didn't research it. I just wanted to talk about this briefly. So, yeah, let me know what you think of hantavirus. Because I'm going to talk about the Disney cruise ship, and this is gonna be even like briefer. So, first there's this cruise ship, and I think there's like 28 workers on the ship, and 27 of them or like I think all 28 of them got arrested. One of the two, right? Either 27, but 27 of them got arrested for what is it? CSAM. Yeah. So it was a. I think I have to censor this, but I'm sorry. It was a child ring, right? Like so, like I think from what I heard, they were making it and distributing it there, and it's even crazy because like it's on a Disney cruise ship, right? So I guess it makes sense because they do have a lot of like I'm assuming so they have a lot more access to children, and Disney is like this like this like safe haven for kids, so it's like no one would expect it, but yeah, that was happening on a cruise ship too. So it's crazy how it's like the haunters happened and then this Disney stuff happened too. Yeah, people were speculating that like is it Disney was trying to cover it up because like no one was talking about it. I saw it on TikTok just briefly, and I was like, "What the hell? That's a thing," because I guess it happened like around the same time the Hunter thing, and like the media was just pushing more out that than the Disney cruise ship thing. So that's just what's been going on. That's what happened, and yeah, there's not really much more that I have on the Disney cruise ship. It was just that I was just like surprised and just insane how like these two things happened on cruise ships pretty much like around the same time. Uh, you know, a CP ring I think, or child abuse ring, and the hantavirus thing. Anyways, that's more or less it for today's video. I just wanted to talk about these two things briefly. Yeah. Yeah. I guess let me know what you guys think about these things, especially the hantavirus thing. Like, what do you guys what do you guys think about that? Yeah. So, have a good day. Good night. What is for you? And, yeah. Bye bye.